Take 200. No, this is take 3. Um, I swear I am going to write a tutorial on how to do a Facebook Live after this, or after maybe 5 more tries when I nail out, or maybe I just need to watch the tutorial because apparently I haven't quite figured it out yet. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, I think it's giving me the option to add you. It's actually going to work.
Oh my gosh, it actually worked.
So the only challenge is that you're a teeny tiny human in the corner, but that's okay.
That's all right. I'm
You
a
look.
cool teeny tiny human.
Yes. Oh yeah, perfect. Right down a little bit so we can see more of your beautiful scarf. Awesome. Good. I love your colors. So beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, I'm
I'm in.
glad. I was telling everyone I need to create like a tutorial, or maybe I just need to watch a tutorial.
Well, you know, the funny thing is I'm tech support for a couple of businesses, and this is all completely new for me. So funny that the tech person has no idea what she's doing, right?
Well, we're all evolving into the Facebook world.
Totally, totally.
Well, I'm glad we
Well,
finally got you on, and I'm super excited to hear about your experience or your journey with the gel. I know people on your page and on mine are kind of like, what is this crazy gel that everyone's talking about? And my experience with the gel started in February of this year. And when I first heard about it, I was just like, oh God, what is this? Another consumable product? Not really interested. And then when I heard HGH, I was kind of like, wait a minute, isn't that like illegal or something? So I had like all these crazy things come up in my mind, and I had no idea really what human growth hormone was. And then I started doing a little bit of research and it blew my mind. And I thought, if this product legitimately does what it says that it does, this could probably be one of the biggest products that I've ever seen come into my space. And I love finding new innovative products that really change people's lives. And so when I started using it in February, I went through for a month, and I thought that I was going to be able to buy more bottles when I got back, but apparently the product went so viral that I couldn't get my hands on any more of it for 3 more months. So I initially had like really amazing sleep and very like vivid dreams, and then when I was off of it, I realized how much it was doing for my body on a cellular level in terms of healing all of the discomfort from previous injuries and things like that. So and now I've been back on it again about 3.5 months. And so I'm loving it. And as you know, we reached the peak benefits by month 6. So I'm curious to know, what are all the benefits? Because I see you posting on Facebook about different benefits every other week or so, but would love to get a recap on what all those benefits are that you're experiencing.
yeah, you know, I will have to give a shout out to Marty, my friend Marty Evans. She was the one who just kept like hitting me with this, like, hey, you got to check it out. I think you'd be interested. And, I've been in natural holistic medicine, for, I don't know, over 20 years. So there's a lot of stuff out there that I don't think is, worth taking, or it does one thing and you still have to take 8 other supplements to get, benefits. So I was I was so scoffing and skeptical when she first showed it to me. But then I was like, okay, well, I'll take a look, because some other people that I really respected their medical opinions, I was like, well, let's see if they're taking it and they like it. I'll do my own research. So I did my own online research. I showed the product to more holistic practitioners that I know, and everybody was like, what, really? This is like growth hormone, but yet it's not injectable and there are no side effects. And so it was really, I think everybody's very surprised at that. So I'm like, okay, let's go for it, right? And background on my summer, I found at the beginning of summer that I had H. pylori, which is a bacterial overgrowth, typically in your stomach, but it can be through your digestive system. And I'd probably had this for years and years. We just finally found it. So I was on a bacterial eradication protocol starting at the beginning of summer, and I found the gel in August. And the eradication protocol was just leaving me wiped out. Not only did I not have any energy, my mood was like super bad, and I was nauseous all day long. So I'm like, with the gel, I'm like, hey, what have I got to lose, right? I feel terrible. And, I'm like, okay. So 3 days after starting the gel, I woke up and I was like, oh, I have energy. I don't have to drag myself around and like really convince myself to get up and do things. And honestly, that was just the start of it. Since then, and that was first part of August, it's just the energy. I mean, of all of the benefits I didn't even realize that I was going to want was the energy. It's just, it's consistent. It's all the time. My mood is so much better because I actually have the energy now to get stuff done and to be excited about things.
Right.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I think that we forget how much that overall sense of well-being contributes to your desire to perform all other beneficial tasks in your life, such as exercise and, just like the sleep, I think is huge because most people are not getting that deep, restful REM sleep, which is when your body is actually detoxing itself.
Healing. Yeah, absolutely. I've always slept pretty well. That's one of my like great things. But with the gel, I find that I sleep deeper, even if I have to wake up and use the bathroom or get a drink of water. I go right back to sleep, and it's a sleep. When you wake up, you're smiling, right? You don't feel like you were just ever hit by a freight train or that you didn't get any sleep. You just wake up and you're like, it's a beautiful day.
Right? Yeah, and you're not feeling all of the discomfort in your body. Like for me, it was like every day I would wake up and it's like, oh, my neck hurts, my back hurts, like all these different things. And now it's like, wow, my body actually feels like young and agile again. And I don't wake up remembering an injury from the day before.
Right. Well, and going and taking a hike longer than I had been hiking. I mean, normally it would have totally wiped me out. And I was like, wow, I'm not even breathing heavy. Like, what's this all about? Having stamina during a workout, which is so not me because that's just not where I normally am. It's amazing.
Yeah, well, and I had put in the title about dreams because I was talking to a friend last night who I think he's been using it for about a month now, and he's like, I just got to tell you, like, the dreams are unreal. And they're not always like super like pleasant dreams in the sense like everything's rainbows and butterflies, but I have dreams that are like really intense dreams sometimes, but I don't ever wake up feeling like scared or any dark energy or anything, but I wake up feeling like I've actually worked something out in my mind, because when you go to sleep your mind is still working things out. It's working solutions and problems out in your mind. So we do that in our dreams.
Yeah, that's so interesting because a couple nights ago I had a dream that I was kidnapped and they were going to murder me. And, that sounds awful and scary, but in the dream, it was more like a puzzle. Like, okay, how can I get out of this? And where is going to be my opportunity? It was not scary at all, which is so weird because subject matter would have lent itself to that. But I woke up feeling like I had, solved a mystery or something.
I love it.
Maybe this will make people better writers.
Right? Well, no, I've been actually like trying to actually take time every day to write down what I can remember of my dreams, because it is helpful to be like, okay, not everything has a literal meaning, sometimes it is, your whatever problem you solved in your dream was probably maybe related to something else going on in your life, and now you feel the relief of that being released. So
totally. Yeah, you know, and the funny thing is too, my husband, he actually doesn't sleep that great. You know, it's a hard time going to bed and he wakes up early. And his sleep schedule hasn't really changed. He still goes to bed around 11 and wakes up at like 5 a.m. But when he wakes up at like 2 a.m., instead of being up for an hour, he goes back to sleep and then does, you know, then wakes up at 5. And it has just made such a huge difference for him because, you know, if you're up at 2 to go to the bathroom and then you try to go back to sleep and you can't, you're missing out on all of that, you know, healing and restoration.
Right. Wow. Yeah, that's huge. I think I don't know about the rest of the world, but I do know like Americans definitely have a major issue with finding deep, restful sleep. And, you know, like you said, a lot of people will go to sleep for a few hours and then they wake up and then they can't go back to sleep again.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that
Staying
seems like
asleep.
torture to me.
I know, right? Yeah. Not fun at all.
Have you
Yeah.
noticed any other benefits in terms of like skin or hair or
Oh yeah.
any?
Yeah, you know, I haven't been able to lose an ounce weight wise in 6 years, and I have tried everything. You know, diets, different exercises, different supplements. You know, and I'm very particular, so there's not a lot of diet supplements out there that I consider that would be beneficial for me. So, you know, I was like, well, can't hurt. And I've already lost 8 pounds. And
Wow.
I know, and I haven't really done any extra exercising. I do yoga, but I've been so busy lately that I have not even done as much yoga as I normally do. And the nice thing is, too, I'm losing inches. I can't remember how many inches, but I know it was over 4.5 a while ago. So like
Wow.
my clothes are fitting better and I just feel, I just feel like I'm not bound anymore. Like not only am I losing weight and inches, but my body feels like it's more limber and not as stiff because I'm here all the time. I sit a lot. So it was such a lovely benefit for me to be able to stand up after a couple of hours at the computer and not feel like I'm 90 years old and need a cane.
Wow. Yeah, well, and that's honestly what I love. One of the best things I love about it is that I don't have to convince somebody to do some crazy diet or take sugar out or take alcohol or like all these things of like just taking away from people
Right.
because most people are not in a place to where they can even mentally wrap their mind around doing something like that. So I don't have to
Yeah.
convince you to swallow a pill or put on something that you don't like the smell of. It's literally a odorless gel that you rub on the thin parts of your skin where your veins are and it gets absorbed straight into your bloodstream. It's that I've never had anything so easy enter my life.
I know. And that's one of the things that I think is understated is the fact that it isn't a pill. You know, I already take 2 handfuls of supplements and things a day. I mean, adding another one is like, are you kidding me? I don't want all of these anyway.
Right,
So the fact that it's a gel, hey, I can do that, right? That takes me
right.
2 seconds. Yeah.
Well, the other thing too that I learned that really amazed me is that a lot of us have closed adrenals or very poorly
Mhm.
functioning adrenals, and so we
Probably.
could be taking yeah, and we could be taking a ton of supplements that are really great for us, but if our adrenals are closed, we're like not receiving even half of the benefits that we're actually supposed to be getting from these supplements. So
I
you're
know.
kind of just like throwing money down the drain.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And
And
you know,
so
I mean, if anybody goes online and takes a, you know, adrenal exhaustion questionnaire, I mean, there's tons of them out there. I don't know anybody who wouldn't be answering, you know, the answers that would lead them to think they probably had some level of adrenal exhaustion. It's just the stressful world that we live in is unlike anything in history, you know, even given all the other circumstances. We're just never out of stress and connectivity and lack of exercise and lack of clean air and food and water. And it takes a toll. And by the time, you know, you hit your 40s, you're tired. And you want to have like you want to have all this energy because you're mentally, you're just like, this is like the prime, like, let's go. And you're so tired that the idea of going to a concert on a Tuesday night is laughable.
Right.
And that's sad. That's really sad.
Well, I think my jaw dropped when I heard that by the time you're in your 40s, you literally have elderly levels of HGH in your body. So you might as well be kind of like 60 or 80 at that point, even though you might not necessarily look like it. Your body is like feeling like it. And
Yeah.
so this like literally just opens up your body, it opens up your adrenals and just basically starts to make everything flow again the way that it's supposed to.
You know, and I think the biggest thing I love about this gel is it works on everything. And I mean, it's not gonna fix, you know, your stub toe. It's not going to, you know, do everything, but it works on all parts of your body. So if you need extra energy, if you need better sleep, if you need less stiffness, if you need all of these things that's going on in your life, it's one product. You know, it's not 5 pills in the morning
Yeah.
and 5 at night. It's one. And you know, the other benefits that we haven't even talked about too, you know, there's what, 40?
I mean, I think there's over 40. I think you may have seen the conversation I had with my friend Joanna the other day. Like, she has literally taken time to write down every single benefit. And she's like, I notice things every week that I'm just like, wow, I never would have thought of that. Like her teeth, like her gums aren't bleeding. I mean, I've noticed that too. My teeth, I
Ah.
don't I don't have gums that bleed anymore. Everything is just so much more vibrant.
Yeah, absolutely. Just I mean, you're rewinding the clock. So your body's like, yay, we can get some support here so we can, you know, fix these issues and feel good. Have
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
And for those who don't maybe understand the concept of this product, it's a homeopathic, and I didn't know much about homeopathy to begin with. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. Hold on 1 second. I didn't realize, or I didn't know a lot about homeopathy until recently, but homeopathy really works with the frequency of your body to teach your body how to heal itself. So you're really just sparking your pituitary to secrete its own HGH. So
Right.
that's
Right.
the really powerful aspect of it.
And gentle too. It's not gonna, you know, jolt somebody and they're not gonna feel good. Like there are lots of things that cause healing reactions, you know, in people. I've experienced them myself. So it's nice that this is so gentle, but yet super effective.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I agree. I'm in love with it, and I'm curious to see like by month 6 how we both will be feeling, because I'm not sure, what month are you in?
I know. I'm almost to month 3. I think I'm like at 2.5 or
Okay,
two
so
and three
we're
quarters.
kind of like a little bit. We're probably like a few weeks apart then, in terms of, since I had to get back on my schedule again with it. But yeah, I'm
Right.
super excited to see in 3 more months what we'll be talking about.
I know, right?
Maybe we'll be
Yeah.
climbing mountains.
Oh, that would be interesting. That would be totally interesting.
Well, thank you so much for joining me. Is there anything else that you wanted to add?
You know, I don't think so. I'm so grateful, you know, for everybody who didn't let me not check this out. Honestly, I would be so much worse off right now if Marty wasn't such a good, persistent person.
Well, yeah, I'm glad she was persistent, because I think I even reached out to initially, but I was reaching out to everybody. But
Oh,
yeah, we tag teamed you.
totally. I'm glad for it.
Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to having another conversation soon. And yeah, thank you all for joining us. And if you have any questions, please comment below. Either one of us can answer your questions, and we can send you a video about more information. I highly recommend you check it out. And yeah,
And
thank you
the
all.
testimonials
Oh,
group too.
yes, that is a huge aspect of it, is going onto these private groups and actually checking out the thousands. I think there's like almost 300,000 women on the women's page, and there's like over 200,000 on the men's page. So there's a lot of people buzzing about this product, and with good reason.
Yeah, and it's nice to just be able to hit search, like if you're looking for plantar fasciitis or headaches or anything like that, you can just use the search thing. You don't have to read through everybody's stuff.
Exactly. And we can, if you tell us something that you're looking to see a benefit, what kind of benefits you're looking for, we can tag you in posts that we think would be relevant to you as well.
Yeah,
so
totally.
awesome. Well, thank you all for watching, and looking forward to chatting again soon.
Thank you, sweetie. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.